KT7 up here. This is my FF7 Advent Children Collaboration Priority List video. The TOR event just dropped and I finally have all the info I needed to put this together. I will go over the release schedule, banner and shop information, highlights of all the releases and equipments. At the end, I will also reveal my priority list. First, let's go over the timeline. The collaboration should start around the 15th of May. In week 1, we have Cloud the unit, the Advent Children VC, and Tifa, the free unit. On week 2, we have Kadaj and Tifa's VC. On the 3rd week, Sephiroth the unit. And on the 4th week, we have Sephiroth's VC, which work for both him and Kadaj, and the Trials of Reckoning item. Next, banner and shop information. For Cloud and Sephiroth, we will get one free 10 pull ticket on the day of the unit release. Also, comeback banners for both of them. Players who come back to the game can get up to 10 multis for either Cloud or Sephiroth. Pity medals are also included in these pulls. This is a great time to come back to the game. The 290 cost units Tifa and Kadaj, they both have a 9-step banner with no free steps and no unit guarantee. You can get some unit shards and mind spheres in those banners. There are special shard packs for all 4 units, 1k pay viz for 40 shards, limited one time for each unit. For the collaboration vision cards, they are all holo VCs, and none are free. They all came with the standard holo VC banners. There are a lot of releases, pull responsibly. Now let's get into the highlights of the units. First we have Cloud, a 100 cost light unit. The first unit that has AoE penetration, he can also dispel wide area guard. Combined with his triple hit sure hit, he is just so hard to defend against. Especially on a great sword team that can just slash chain your opponents to pieces. AC Cloud is an anti-magic unit that has a 7.5k HP magic barrier. It might not be very useful right away, but definitely will be very handy when magic meta makes a comeback. A few of his best teammates and VCs are listed here on the screen. He works really well in both mono light and full great sword setups. His VC, Advent Children, will release on the same day as him. It supports Sword Red Mage, Sword Warrior and Great Sword. 60% attack and 20 unit resistance, very powerful. It also has 15 debuff reduction for dual content, perfect for PvP. This is one great vision card, and works for many different teams. His new weapon, Fusion Sword, is farmable in the event stage. It has 20 AoE penetration, and 15 magic wide area guard for Cloud. Be sure to get enough recipes to craft at least a couple. Next up, we have AC Tifa. She is the free unit again. A 90 cost ice unit in the Fist group. Her stats are also next gen and has access to a 60% unit resistance in peril, so she is quite strong. She is a highly accurate unit that can absorb damage. I would say she is a lesser version of Spring Jeume. In her kit, she has Frostbite and can deal AP damage, a great unit to put in your AP depletion team. She is very effective in this strategy. Some of her best teammates and VCs are listed here as well. I have 390 cost VCs showing here, but there are substitutes which I will include in her showcase video. Tifa's VC will release on the 2nd week of the collaboration, and it's a top tier one. Supports Great Sword, Fist and Black Mage. It gives the team 42% luck and 12% agility, and 15 accuracy for guild battle. This is such a great card for both evasion and accuracy setups. With all the semi-evasion teams around, good accuracy is absolutely needed. Tifa's new weapon is obtained via the bingo board. Just complete the story event and you will get it. It has AP damage on crit hits for Tifa, don't miss it. The 3rd unit is Kadaj. He will come at the same time as Tifa's VC. He is a 90 cost water unit in the Katana group. He is also a high accuracy unit that has great elemental resistance. His signature ability is a select 2 physical barrier break attack, and he can remove both courage and re-raise with his LB, just like OG Sephiroth. His damage output is not at the same level as Spring Jeume, but he is a great offensive support unit for water, mixed eyes, and katana. The livestream VC will come on the 4th week. It supports spear, bow, katana, and staff devout. 24 unit resistance, and 25 man eater for those groups. This card is very similar to Dark Tetra, and completes the katana and spear crossover. Kadaj's weapon gives him a lot of defense, and 20 initial AP. but I don't think it is his best in slot. But still, I would suggest get 1+5. Finally, we have Sephiroth. He is a 100 cost unit in the fire element. His LB brings a new status effect, Curse, to the game. Once a unit is inflicted by this status, it cannot heal or revive. It is very hard to stop him in the current game. He also has a couple other status effects in his kit, which makes going up against him super difficult. Just like Cloud, he can dispel wide area guard, so he can deal massive damage even without his LB. He works very well with Folk, Shawls, and Soul. He has great synergy with Spear too. In the right setup, Sephiroth can give great sword team a run for their money. Also in Global, Fire Oberon will pair well with him too. Sephiroth and Kadaj share the same VC, which is a good thing. 3 hollow VCs are already way too much. With this VC and Vivi's card, a full Katana team will have 24 AoE and unit resistance. Of course, there is an AC version of the Masamune. It gives him physical wide area guard, don't miss it. It is his best weapon in my opinion. Next we have the Trials of Reckoning item, Cloud's cell phone. It just dropped on JP, so here are the stats. It is a flip phone by the way. The general abilities are unit resistance 10, and acquired AP 30%. As always, each collab unit gets unique abilities. For Cloud, he gets physical wide area guard 15, and reaction block rate 40. With his fusion sword equipped, Cloud will have 15 wide area guard for both physical and magic. For Tifa, she gets physical man-eater 20, and accuracy 20. For Kadaj and Sephiroth, they get physical damage up 10% and type chain resistance 30. Type chain resistance is way better than elemental resistance in the current meta. It has been a while since we have such a good TOR item. Be sure to farm a lot of recipes. That's everything I wanted to cover for today. I will have showcase videos for all the upcoming units. Next is my Vizior priority list. Please keep in mind, I am basing this on what we currently have on JP. In the S+ tier, I have Cloud's and Tifa's VCs. These two cards are the most important pickup for the collaboration. In the S tier, I have Sephiroth, then Cloud, then Sephiroth as VC. And I rank them in that same order. Sephiroth is the best unit from this collaboration. Some might say he is a one-trick pony with his LB, but he is still a very powerful unit without it. Cloud does not have much utilities, he is mostly just a DPS. But he completes one of the strongest team, a 4/5 chain from a great sword team is quite deadly. The livestream VC is good, but it seems redundant and replaceable if you are building a team around Sephiroth. I am not including what might come next, so no Young O or new Ramana. 24 unit resistance is a huge improvement over Dark Tetra, and it completes the Katana VC set. But 3 hollow VCs are just too much. A tier we have Kadaj. He is not a main carry on any team, he is a solid secondary bulky DPS. He is a better version of the OG Sephiroth, but definitely not on the same tier as Cloud. In the B tier, I have Tifa. She is not a bad unit, but out of the 7 new releases this collab brings, I highly recommend not to spend too much resources on her. Put her in the barracks, and spend your vis on the stuff above. That's all I have for today. I will have Cloud's 140 showcase uploaded when the news drop in the game. Thank you for watching. Have a good one.